Hi everyone and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis and today I want to show you how to make my delicious homemade double cooked chips. As I just mentioned, today I want to show you how to make my delicious homemade double cooked chips. Now this recipe is really easy to do and I'm going to be having these with an omelette and some salad for my lunch today. But you can have them with burgers, you can have them with dips, you can even have them on their own as well with a little bit of ketchup. They make a really tasty treat in the afternoon, but they also make a great part of a main, which is why I'm having them today, because I just fancied some chips. It's a really cold and wet and grey cloudy day outside and I just fancied a bit of egg and chips to cheer me up. So while I was making them, I thought I would share the recipe with you. So the first thing I'm going to do is put my baking tray into my oven, and then I'm going to turn the oven on to 180 degrees. So I'm making these chips for one person today, so I've only put a small pan on my hob. But if you're making these for more people, then I'd use a bigger pan than this. And I'm going to put this pan onto a very high heat, and I've just boiled my kettle, so I'm going to add some boiling water. The reason I boiled it was just to speed things along a little bit, that's all. And then I have my potatoes here, which I've already cut into chips. So what I did was I peeled the chips and then I cut them as evenly as I could into chip shapes. So they're about 1 centimetre wide and obviously the potato length. So yeah, I like my chips about 1 centimetre wide. I don't know why, but I tried to cut them as evenly as I could so they're all like the same shape and size and stuff. It hasn't worked on all of them, but a lot it has. And I'm just going to put these into the saucepan now, and I'm going to get my lid and I'm going to bring this to the boil, and then I'm going to leave it to simmer for 5 minutes. So my chips cooked, and I removed them and drained them in the sink into this colander, and now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make the edges a bit fluffy, and this makes the chips really crispy. So I just wanted to share this with you. This is my favourite bit. These are Marius Piper potatoes as well, and yes, they do turn into like roast potatoes, but they're like roast potato chips and they are yummy when you do this. So I just thought I'd share this quick hack with you. So my oven has preheated and my baking tray is really nice and warm as well, and what I'm going to do is I'm now going to spread these chips evenly across the base of the pan, and I'm going to grab myself some oil as well. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drizzle the olive oil. Oh, those two are still together. I'm just going to, excuse my fingers, I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of oil over the top. And to make these a bit tastier, which I didn't do in the original recipe, but I'm doing now because it is just so yummy, I'm going to sprinkle over a little bit of garlic as well. So I've got these garlic granules and I just simply sprinkle them over. And now I'm going to brush the oil over the chips and make sure they're all covered in the garlic and the oil. And the garlic granules also make the chips really crispy as well. Just try to separate them out as best you can as well. If you've got a big pile of chips in your pan, then don't worry too much. But if you can separate them out, then it helps them to cook a little better, and they all go a bit golden brown as well. And now I'm going to put this into the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes, or until these chips have gone golden brown. So my chips have cooked beautifully, as you can see. And they're a lovely golden brown colour now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these into the oven, but I'm going to turn the oven off and I'm just going to leave this warm while I go and make an omelette. So this is my lunch. So I've made myself a rather large warm salad here, and then that's my omelette, and these are my chips, and I'm really looking forward to this. This smells so yummy. So that's how you make my delicious homemade double cooked chips, and as I said earlier, I'm off to enjoy this meal for my lunch now. I'm really looking forward to it too. The recipe I will link in the description box below for you, but for now that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.